Hi, I'm Marty Nemko. What clients have asked me, collection number 5. I've changed irrelevant details to protect my client's anonymity. Client asked, they don't take me seriously. My response, deservedly or not. If deservedly, do you want to skill up, transfer to a job where you'll be more appreciated, or accept being a small fish in a selective pond? A client asked, I've created a great mental health app, but I can't get moneyed interest to invest or buy me out. My response, is the product, or at least a prototype, good enough? Put yourself in their shoes. Would you invest? Or is it not ready for prime time? If it is good enough, does your pitch compellingly and concisely present the benefits to the target user and the likely probability of this app being income generating in a world that already has a zillion apps, including thousands on mental health, with smart people working feverishly to create ever better ones? A client asked, should I go to grad school? My response, I'm assuming that if you're asking, grad school is not required for your career, but is a discretionary decision. If you'd be going mainly for the piece of paper, it's usually not worth the time, money, and opportunity cost. For example, you could be learning on the job, attending germane conferences, paying for a tutor, having fun. Going to grad school makes sense if you've identified programs whose syllabi promise valuable learning, students say it was worth the time and money, you crave the personal and professional connections you might make, and the degree would give you a leg up in looking for good jobs. Certainly, search on a program's name online and see if you can unearth student reviews. And, if feasible, you may want to sit in on an advanced class in that program, and at the end, ask students whether they feel the program is worth the time and money. If a program passes those tests and you're eager to spend the time and money, then it does sound like grad school is a reasonable choice for you. A client asked, I tried to get my book published but couldn't even get an agent. I'm thinking of hiring a vanity press. It costs $20,000, but they say they'll print attractive books, including a nice cover, get it posted on Amazon, and they'll help with marketing. My response, you can get books in print, Kindle, and audiobook, including beautiful covers, for free and distributed on Amazon.com by using Amazon Self-Publishing. That's KDP for Kindle Direct Publishing. KDP.Amazon.com. But they print printed books as well as audiobooks and Kindle. You mentioned marketing. Unless you're a name, even with marketing help, first-time authors rarely sell more than a couple dozen copies. Most experienced authors decide that they write for the process of writing, not the sales that would come, because the process can feel rewarding for some people. Has it been for you? A client asked, I'm an assistant professor. To get tenure, I'd have to publish a lot more and see more clients in the university's clinic. I'm an Alzheimer's specialist. I don't think my research efforts would be that beneficial, and besides, I'm just not that motivated to do it. I'm tempted to quit and go back to the private clinic where I used to work, but it's hard to quit a prestigious university. My response, yeah, prestige is a powerful press, not just because it's fun to tell friends and colleagues you work for one, but, a prestigious university, but because it raises your subsequent employability. That said, you seem clear it's not going to work for you, but before quitting, do you want to do a trial half-day a week at that clinic? Client asked, I've always wanted to get married and have kids, and I'm dating a nice woman who also wants that, but I'm nervous about pulling the trigger. My response, how does the relationship score, A through F, on these criteria? Sexual compatibility, out-of-bed compatibility, lack of a fatal flaw, like a serious mental or physical illness or addiction, like spendaholic, and that it continues to feel good to see her or even just get a text from her. A client asked, I'm a VP and one of my directors is lazy and not bright. He got his job, let's just say, not on his merits, but I can't fire him. My response, I had another client like that, and he put the problem employee, quote, where he'll do the least harm. Or do you want to gently or not so gently urge him to skill up? Perhaps meet with him weekly or have someone else mentor him. If you feel the chances of sufficient improvement are poor, You want to put them on a personal improvement plan, a PIP, which most employees know is mainly a legal step pre-firing. That would likely demotivate them further. Or do you want to counsel them out? This job isn't a great fit for you. We both know that. If you leave to find a better job, might you be happier? Would you like me to try to help you find a better fit? Or do you simply want to fire him, or in a subsequent round of layoffs, include him? A client asked, I'm diagnosed high-functioning autistic, ADD, the spacey type, inability to focus, and PTSD, trauma from my family of origin. I've made up with my parents, and my dad has offered me a job in his company, but it's insurance, which I don't care about. I love comic books, cartoons, cosplay. I'd love a job in the world of fantasy, but I apply for lots of jobs and network, but get ghosted. I like creating computer art, but it's a very crowded field, and I'm good, but not great. My response, might you give working for your dad a try? Negotiate a job description that would work for you, maybe including some graphic design work, a quiet or a busy work environment, depending on your needs, the right level of supervision versus autonomy, and so on. A client asked me, I've been fired twice, and the core reason is I can't restrain my anger at being micromanaged, especially when the way I did something is at least arguably right. My response, you could treat it symptomatically. The first moment you feel anger welling in you, breathe and leave the room, reminding yourself that you pay too high a price for expressing anger. Or you could try to get to the root cause. Should you try for a job with higher quality people so they're more likely to accept your decisions? Or an easier job where you'll more clearly make acceptable decisions? Or is it something psychological, like insecurity leading to excessive need for approval? You might journal about that, and or you and I can discuss it. In any event, that's what my clients have asked me, collection number 5. As usual, I welcome your thumbs up and accept your thumbs down. I always look forward to your comments, and especially like it if you hit the share button below. Share on your social media so that my efforts can have broader impact. And I am flattered if you choose to subscribe to my channel. And certainly would welcome you taking a look at any of my 36 books, including the just published favorites. These are my best articles and short stories, but all 35 are on Amazon. In any event, I thank you for watching. I am Marty Nemko.